What branch of chemistry do you know the most about? Starting with organic, what element is the backbone of all organic compounds? What makes something organic? Say your answer aloud in chemistry. That is carbon. What is the simplest organic compound? The simplest one. Make a guess if you have no idea. That is methane. What is the main component of natural gas? The main component. I promise you've heard this word before. I can actually guarantee that. That is my guess. Methane. Now, inorganic. What is the lightest metal? The lightest metal. Lithium. What's the most abundant metal in Earth's crust? The most abundant metal. By the way, some of these questions are straight from Drunk on Trivia, my drinking trivia game that's on sale right now, but that is aluminum. What is the heaviest naturally occurring element? The heaviest one is uranium. Now, physical. What law states that matter cannot be created or destroyed? What law is that? I'm going to give you a second because it is 5 words. That is the law of conservation of mass. What kind of reaction releases heat? What do you call those kinds of reaction that release heat? Exothermic. What does pH measure? We always talk about the pH of a solution, but what is that actually measuring? Do you have any idea? Make a guess. That is hydrogen ion concentration. Now, analytical. What technique separates mixtures based on how they move through a medium? Which technique is that? As chromatography. What is the process of finding out the concentration of a solution by reaction? What is that process called? That is titration. And what does ppm stand for? By the way, if you know what DOT it stands for, now you do. It's Drunk on Trivia. This is a drinking trivia game that I built. You compete with your friends in a trivia battle. So questions like this. There's some chemistry questions. There's some science questions. There's all kinds of questions in this game. Compete with your friends. Finally prove to them you're the smartest, or be proved that you're the dumbest. Get it now. The link in my bio on sale, but that's parts per million. How'd you do?